So it's another portfolio building project. We're in Dubai at the moment trying to make the most of the sunshine. We're on a yacht, which is amazing. But look, we're here to build a really cool, diverse crypto portfolio. You've got the Atlantis there, pretty scenic out on the boat here. But for me, this is a fantastic opportunity to dig into the projects that we're going to add to the portfolio. Follow along. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe, hit that like button. Let's get down to the studio and let's have a look at these amazing projects that we're about to add to our crypto portfolio.
So we're going to start by talking about the project that we're going to be investing in for this week. And it's called Galactica Network. And this is one of our private sales. We are going to be investing $200, which is the minimum investment we can make into this particular one, which is a lot more than the previous weeks. But I did kind of highlight that there was going to be some private sales that we are going to join. And this one is an absolute corker, and one that I think people definitely don't want to be sleeping on. But this is my opinion. You've got to go do your own research and see whether it resonates with you. But let me explain a little bit more about Galactica Network. Have you ever wondered how keeping your identity safe and still rock the digital world? You know, this is something that a lot of people really don't understand is so important, right? We've got Meet Galactica's 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗏, the superhero of secure and private identity verification. And privacy matters, right? And so does blockchain security. So are you tired of giving up your personal information? Galactica Network's 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗏 uses zero-knowledge proof to verify you without oversharing. It's like having a secret handshake with the internet. And this is something that's really interesting, right? And a lot of people are going to be like, what the hell is this? But just imagine, you go to KYC, right? And you have to give all this information, right? It's probably more information than you really need to be giving away. To KYC, they just need to know where you are and who you are, right? They probably don't need to know more than that, right? So we're probably oversharing. And this is one thing that is really cool about this project is you will just basically, if you want to give permission to another network to use your KYC through Galactica, they're just going to give up the information that you're saying is allowed to be unmasked. And I think this is really, really cool, right? Imagine verifying your age online without showing your ID. That's the magic of the Galactica Network, 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗏, perfect for privacy lovers and tech enthusiasts. So this is what I'm saying, right? If you only need to verify your age, you probably don't want to be giving your nationality away and various other pieces of information that they don't need and they shouldn't, really be getting hold of. So, this is a really interesting project, and I'll come on to more about why I think this stuff is so important, right? And the role that it's got within blockchain. So why choose Galactica Network 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗏? Because your privacy is priceless, secure, private, and hassle-free identity verification is here. This is a revolution, and people should be looking to join this one. So for me, this is really, really interesting. It's a really short snippet of what this project is and what they're looking to do, right? But it is just a snippet. There's so many different use cases. Imagine just having one place where you need to KYC and then you don't have to KYC anywhere else, right? I think that this is the sort of thing that this project opens up. Now, I've talked about the requirement for compliant privacy, and that is what Galactica Network is. It's private, compliant protocol layer, right? And this is what's needed for mass adoption, right? You can't have, healthcare as a sector on the blockchain, right? There's loads of efficiencies, savings that can be made, not just savings, but time, savings as well as monetary savings in the health sector. There's a lot that could be cleared up if it was on the blockchain. Now, you really do need a privacy aspect to a blockchain for healthcare, right? We're talking about your medical records. You probably don't want everybody seeing, the problems that you've got, right? Your health issues and stuff like that, right? Some you're probably not so embarrassed and worried about people knowing about, but others you probably are. So for me, this project really does give the ability to, empower somebody as an individual to own their medical records, and unmask and share certain parts of what is needed with healthcare professionals, for example. Same with the banking sector. You probably don't want people seeing all of your transactions from your bank. It'd be quite easy if it was on the blockchain to be able to find out who you are, what you're spending your money on, and so on. It could be quite embarrassing, right? Then you've got, identity, being able to move, right? The process of emigrating, for example, lots of paperwork, all of these efficiencies could come from blockchain and a blockchain with privacy layer like Galactica, which is a layer 1. So this is a really interesting project. It's one that people should definitely go away and do some research on. We've got an AMA, which is free to watch in our free Discord. Go check it out. Don't take my word for any of it. Go do the research and back up what I'm saying as gospel truth. Now, if you want to take part in some of these, I'm going to label them up magical opportunities, because I really do believe that these are some of the biggest opportunities in the crypto space. We've got a $1 million ticket for this project through Secret Crypto Club, which is our NFT project. You buy an NFT, you mint it on the website. They're on the Binance Smart Chain network. You can use MetaMask, get your NFT through the secretcryptoclub.com. We got them here. If we just load it up, you literally can purchase with USDT and USDC, and obviously they're on the Binance Smart Chain. So it's really easy, really quick and intuitive to do this. The price of the beta NFT is $300. Obviously, this is an upfront layout, right? But once you've got it, you own it, and you've got access to all of the future private sales that we do. And there's loads of really cool projects that are on the horizon. There's 1,000 of these NFTs. Now, the price does go up by $25 each and every 7 days until it caps out. The cap out for the price of the beta is going to be $2,500. And we've got the Omega here, $175. There's 2,000 of these NFTs. I'm not concerned or worried about, the speed that these sell out. The price again goes up by $25 each week. And there's, different levels, right? So we've got the alpha, they're completely minted out. Minimum investment is $200, which is what we're going to be investing in Galactica for this portfolio builder. For the alpha, there is no limit. There's no cap. You can invest as much as you wish. The format is first come, first serve. So you're not guaranteed to get an allocation. You have to act fast. It's first come, first serve until the amount of tokens are gone. There's 500 of these NFTs. We got the beta, minimum again 200. It's minimum 200 for all the different levels. Maximum investment for a beta is $2,500. Again, format is first come, first serve. There's 1,000 of these NFTs. And then the Omega, the max investment is 1,000, minimum 200, same as the others. And it's first come, first serve. There's 2,000 NFTs. www.thesecretcryptoclub.com. Go check it out. You definitely want to be part of this group. It's a fantastic opportunity. And look, there's going to be lots of people that, ignore this, think that I'm just trying to shill you something. I don't mind whether you buy the NFT or you don't. I want to be really quite clear on this. But sometimes there's, game-changing opportunities that can really level you up. I'm here to support you be successful as best I can, as not a financial advisor or anything like that. But I'm going to talk about my thoughts, my opinions on the crypto market. And, this is a fantastic way to get in at the earliest points that you can possibly get into when it comes to investing in some of these really great projects, right? Go away, do your own research, see whether the projects resonate with you. I'm not fussed whether you invest or not. I'm just going to talk about, some of these opportunities. There will be people in the comments, I'm sure, that already hold these NFTs that will be telling you, don't sleep on this opportunity. Look, it sounds like a shill from me. I don't like that. And that's not what my intention is here. it's just a fantastic project in my opinion. Now I want to talk about risk. I want this to be a real educational journey, and because we're investing in a private sale, $200 for this week, we're not really going to look at what what that does to the portfolio as such. We might have a look at the value of it currently 3 weeks in. But look, I want to talk about risk, because risk is so important, right? And I think when we look at risk, we've got third-party risk, and this is a great article. I'm going to drop it in our free Discord for you to read through at your leisure. This is really looking at it from a company perspective, but I think really what we need to be wary of is what third parties are we relying on, and what does that risk look like? And I think people really do need to understand risk, right? Because there's risk that people are holding and they don't realize it. Now, the first one is I wouldn't be keeping crypto on an exchange because there's third-party risk there, right? In the terms and conditions of a lot of these exchanges, you don't have a right to the crypto. You're basically handing it over to a third party, and they control the assets. They decide, and if they decide to basically stop withdrawals, there's nothing you can do about it. If they go into bankruptcy, there's not a lot you can do about it, right? So there's risk. Sometimes you have to hold risk, and you have that risk and you're aware of it, right? And that's fine. But if you don't need to hold the risk, the question is, why are you, right? So for me, I use an exchange and I get my crypto off the exchange and I put it in a warm wallet or a cold storage wallet. Now, when I do this, I know there's other risks associated, like scams and hackers and stuff like that. So you've got to be really, really careful. But third-party risk, make sure you understand it. Make sure you're looking at it. For me, is really, really important. The other thing, risk-wise, that I found out the hard way, and I really do want to flag it, because there's lots of people that don't realize that the banks, all around the world, they are, potentially a risk as well, right? The crypto market, you can navigate it immensely and you could do really, really well, but your bank could just freeze it when you take your millions out of crypto and you put it into sterling. In my case, if I take it into pound sterling, or you to put it into dollars, and you stick it in your crypto friendly bank, they could freeze your account. Right now, I fell victim to this with Santander. They actually froze and closed down my account. The story basically goes something along these lines. I had a phone call from Santander. They wanted to ask loads of questions about transactions from back in 2019, 2020, and 2021, right through till basically 2023. And I was quite fine with that. I pay all my taxes. I've got nothing to hide. I'm not a criminal. I'm not doing anything shady. So I was quite happy to answer those questions. Now, they were asking about transactions from one bank that I have to this bank, that Santander account. They were asking about my Amazon transactions. They were asking about my crypto transactions with Coinbase. Now, this wasn't the main bank account I was using. There's probably 13 or so thousand pounds sterling that over a 2-year period that was invested in crypto through this account. And in a nutshell, they basically homed in on the crypto aspect of things. They weren't really bothered about the 30,000-40,000 pounds sterling worth of transactions from my other bank account. They didn't want to see the transactional history of that bank account. They didn't want to understand or have a copy of all of the transactions that I did with Amazon and all the purchases that I did with Amazon. They didn't ask for any details on any of that, which both outweighed the crypto. But they wanted all of my Coinbase transactional history, which HMRC have got anyway. So I kind of felt that this was a little bit of an overreach from the bank, because I was hesitant to do that. They threatened obviously to freeze and close the account. To which I was like, fine, I'll send the transactional history. I'm not trying to be difficult, but I am your customer. I'm being treated like a criminal. And as I went to do that, they then said they wanted to know what my crypto portfolio was worth now and where I'm storing it. And at that point, I said that was probably going to pose a little bit of a risk to my family. I don't know the person I'm speaking to on the phone at the bank. If you Google, bank clerk, criminal conviction or something along those lines, you will see that these people in the banks, they might go through all these checks, but they could be related to criminals. They could commit crimes, and we've seen this. People have gone to prison for committing crimes, working in the banking sector. It's not unusual. I didn't want, fancy my door being kicked in and, me losing all my crypto, because the UK police are useless, and you'd never get it back, right? Like, let's be honest. So banks are a risk, right? I'm fortunate that I'm financially free. Doesn't matter to me if the bank, froze that account. I've got money elsewhere. It's not like my main bank account that I use for crypto. It's no bother. But, if you have a mortgage, loans and stuff with bank, could you afford to just pay those and walk away? No bother. Your life doesn't change. Probably not. And the banks know this. So they're a risk as well, right? Make sure that you're really thinking about how you, on and off board into and out of crypto. Really important. And I think a lot of people are sleeping on this risk, not even recognizing it or registering it as a risk. It's a huge risk. So just be aware of it, particularly when we come into the point where we're going to be looking to liquidate at the peak of a bull run, right? The other one I mentioned earlier was scams. This can be, scams where they're giveaways and they drain your wallet. There could be emails that you receive, messages, people offering to trade for you, and so on, right? I've seen it all, right? If somebody, even if it's a crypto influencer, if they reach out to you, it's a scammer. It isn't the influencer. It's the same if somebody in our Discord team contacts you or I contact you. I would never do that. It's a scam, right? And then you've got your wallets and the scams there. Again, I'm going to drop this this article in the Discord for you to read through. Social engineering frauds, how to spot them. Phishing, rug balls, and cloud scams, identity team members, all this sort of stuff, how to avoid them. I'm going to drop this in our Discord for you to read through at your leisure. I really do want you to be successful in crypto. I really do. So, that's why I'm going to the effort of making these styles of videos, right? I think they're really, really important. Now, if you do want to find out more, no need to actually go purchase this, but if you do want to find out more, then you can do. We have the Cheeky Crypto School, we have Elliott Wave Theory, money, smart money concepts, Elliott Wave Theory coaching as well, a portfolio builder course, so how to build a really good, strong portfolio, well-rounded portfolio, and then we've got crypto risk management course as well. This will give you just more information, more understanding. You don't have to do it. You can obviously go, search and spend hours looking for the information online. It will be there. But, if you want it all in one place and, benefit from the experience of somebody like myself, then you can purchase them. I've priced them up very reasonably. But again, I don't want to shield to people. This is just, me just trying to be as helpful as possible. Purchasing these does support what we're doing here, and it's appreciated. But yeah, look, a bit of a different portfolio builder video. Hopefully it was useful. If it was, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Wanted to add a little bit more risk with, an early, investment opportunity in Galactica Network. I really do rate this project, right? I've gone out of my way to chase this one for the opportunity for the Secret Crypto Club community. So definitely go check it out. You would not be wasting your time researching Galactica Network. Trust me. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.